what I wanted to talk about today is, I guess, companies, trust structures, beneficiaries. So for our viewers, we've got a lot of viewers or listeners as well that are, new to investing or building a property portfolio. Now, I want to start off with the basics and start off about a trust. So what is a trust?
Okay, so there is two types of trust. You can either have a unit trust or a discretionary, or otherwise known as a family trust. So a unit trust, all trusts have, well, a unit trust has unit holders. So for example, if you're a husband and wife and your unit holding in the unit trust is 50-50, then that is how you have to distribute the income from the trust. There is no flexibility of one person getting more than the other. It's a fixed whatever the units are, that's what the distribution is. So a unit trust would only come more into play when someone's in business and there's two partners. So as a unit holders, you'd have two family trusts underneath so that you can distribute to the family trust and each partner can distribute to their family members as it be. So if you're talking mum and dad investing in property only, you'd probably look at a family trust if the situation fits for it. So a family trust, basically a trust is income less expenses gives you a profit, distribute to the beneficiaries, and then the beneficiaries pay tax in their tax return based on what other income they have on top of the distribution.
Okay, so when you're starting a trust, then depending on the people's structure and what they do, then they start a company that directs or is moving the distribution. Is that how it works?
Well, the company set up, each trust has to have a trustee.
Yep.
Most now, and nearly everyone has a corporate trustee, so the company owns the trust rather than having an individual.
So you have a company that owns a trust, then the trustee will distribute out to, if it's got beneficiaries or.
Correct. The trust, the ABN and tax file number is against the trust. The company just sits in the background as the sort of the owner of the trust, but that sits in the background. It doesn't do tax returns. It doesn't have a tax file number. Everything is controlled by the trust.
Okay. So the ideal for the company when you start that, is that for protection of the individuals?
Correct. Yeah. So there's an extra look. Whether we're all 100% protected, if you do something wrong, you don't pay your bills, everyone's going to chase you regardless of your structure. But solicitors say that having a trust with a corporate trustee adds that extra layer against being chased.
Okay.
But under the new rules now, if a director does the wrong thing purposely or has seen to be done, then they're most publicly they're personally liable. So, but it does add an extra protection layer. So
there's always a way you're gonna, no matter what, if you do the crime, you're gonna pay the time or do the consequences. So you're never really fully protected, I guess. So
no, but most solicitors will tell you to set up a trust when you're running a business to have that extra added protection.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Yep. So when it comes to the beneficiary that's been created when it's a family or discretionary trust, they're not in unit trusts.
Okay, so unit trust, you have to specifically say who the unit holders are, and they are the beneficiaries, and they get a percentage of their distribution of the profits depending on who the unit holders are. So if you and me open up a trust and you got 70% of the units and I got 30%, then if the profit's $100, your trust gets $70 distributed too, mine gets 30, and then we deal with the profits that way. If you're a family trust, the trustee should allow you to distribute to basically anyone you're related to. So spouse, mother, father, brother, sister, kids under 18 are restricted to $416, but over 18, yeah,